Magazine, Detroit, baby, we out here. You see what's going on, we activated, we ain't playing no games.
Y'all, without further ado, man, we gonna go on and jump into it, man. You feel me?
My bad.
We up here at the Daisy Lane store.
Yeah.
First and foremost, man, I gotta start off by saying, man, y'all put a lot of work into this shit.
No
man.
doubt. This shit is a long time coming. This is a 2 year and some change on just getting our whole mental right, how we wanted to come about it, how we wanted to look, how we wanted to. We could have opened this shit the first couple months we got it and just did anything, but we really put this shit got our heart.
I would say blood, sweat, and tears, but I ain't crying about shit.
Straight up.
You feel me?
You know what I mean? Looking at the I'm talking about from pictures to the floors, you know what I mean?
That's 12,000 right there, but what do I know?
For real though, and I was gonna ask you about that too. It's funny you said it. I was gonna ask, like, you feel me, in terms of, you know, not to get too much of your business, but just overall what y'all invested in this, you know what I mean?
Well over 200 G's.
Yeah.
Well, we done had loads of merchandise come that we like, but we just didn't, the production wasn't right, or we might have not liked that much. So we down there hand shit out. We done spent $10,000 and half the merch just get handed out to people, just to, you know what I'm saying? Just figuring it out.
We spent like 6,000 on drawers. Me and him wear all them bitches.
Literally.
It's probably like
I'm gonna show you.
It's probably 20 pair left. Me and him wear like 5,000 pair of drawers.
That's crazy. I thought you was playing, but you said y'all actually got the underwear too.
No, for real, we got everything.
That's hard.
You feel me?
Comfortables too.
That's hard.
Not no bullshit joints.
That's hard. And just to go on and set the record straight for those who may not know, you feel me?
Yeah.
When we look at the lettering on this logo or this branding that y'all got, let the people know exactly what that means.
Pussy ass niggas ain't got no love for them.
So for anybody, you feel me, that's been following Los and Nutty career, you feel me, y'all know that that's been they saying, that's been something that they've been putting in their music for the longest. But looking at the logo, a lot of people probably, you know what I mean, can translate that. But
everybody asks me like, let me get a Panago hat. I'm like, what the fuck is a Panago hat?
Go with it.
All right, I got you. So Panago or pussy ass niggas ain't got no love for them, however y'all want to say it.
Straight up.
That's the brand. We standing on that shit.
It's high school kids walking around with this shit on. They teachers don't even know what they shit say on.
We standing on this shit forever right here, man. My son know about this shit. He wanted that all he knows is Daisy Line. So I'm like,
and that's crazy too. I was looking at I like looking at, you know, social media and stuff, man, y'all relationship. Yeah. It seemed like you really got him. You feel me? Like that's your dog for real.
Sure,
you know
that's
what I
my
mean?
dog, yeah.
And he a boy. You know how these young
jab your ass up right quick.
Straight up. No cap. But we gonna go on and take it to the basis, man. We're gonna go to the roots. Well, matter of fact, man, we're gonna talk about this project that y'all just dropped off top. You feel me? Got the streets going crazy right now, man. It's self-entitled too, right? Los X
Nutty. You feel me?
The reason we put that title was because it's a lot. We get on a lot of features with big artists, and you know what I'm saying, we kill features, and we all around the world, everybody be like, who the fuck is Los X Nutty? So I felt like we could have named it anything, but it was more so when you type in, like, when people want to find us, they want to know who we is. So I wanted them to be able to find us, you know what I'm saying, for the ones that didn't know us, and I feel like that was a big thing.
The original plan was to make it like our saga of mixtapes we had.
The Pussy Ass Nigga Volume 1, 2, and 3.
It's supposed to be 4, but we like, instead of doing the 4, I'm tired of doing like volumes and shit. So we gonna just make this shit like a whole new name. And Los X Nutty, I feel like it was the perfect thing, especially for this tape too.
No doubt, man. And all the songs, I'm talking about, like, every song got its own vibe. Like, feel me, from the dope, man. That's one thing about y'all sound too, bro. Like, when I first came into, you feel me, knowledge of y'all music, instantly it took me back to the early 2000s, mid 90s.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So you know what? With the Dope Man song on there though, first off, that was a Key Wayne beat. So when Key Wayne sent you some
not Key Wayne beat.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was Key Wayne beat, so that's why it was done. But with the Dope Man song, me and him really kind of got over that sound, like putting that type of music out. Yeah. But we hadn't put music out together in so long, so we like, all right, let's just do one of them.
2 or 3 of
them.
So
for the people for the original fans, just to be like, all right, them niggas back on some bullshit. You feel me? But the whole project, when you get into it, that kind of that's like really one of the only songs that you kind of get that vibe from. A lot of shit we went like a lot of samples and you know what I'm saying, a lot of different shit on the new one.
I want to say this too. A lot of motherfuckers like, oh, y'all took y'all time with this, We did, but at the same time, 70 to 80% of those songs, but out of those 12 songs was brand new songs we just did. Like
I'm talking about if the tape came out Friday, them songs were done Monday.
Like for real.
We just in the bed. We have been making music,
all around the world are going to make music and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We gotten a better mental space within that week. Like, you know what? Let's push this shit out. Cause we had a track list ready and everything. We scratched the whole track list.
Fuck that album. Fuck that CD. Fuck that hard drive.
You feel me? And we just straight up we redid the whole thing.
Kendrick Lamar, my favorite artist too, man. If y'all didn't know that, that's my idol. Kendrick Lamar. Everybody think I'm some Master P rapping ass nigga.
Yeah.
I'm like Kendrick Lamar. You feel me?
For real though.
Wait till y'all hear my new shit, like, you know.
So you say a nigga really can get into all type of different bands.
Yeah.
For real.
Cause I hate when I be around certain niggas or just certain times some niggas that try to just label us like, oh yeah, those niggas talk that dope shit. I'm like, damn, you just think I'm just that, huh? Okay. Yeah. I really kick your ass. Cause niggas don't know, like,
us shooting jumpers, like before we even ever put a song out, we was rapping on Playboy Cardi beats. We was rapping on all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Any beat for real. So, but that was just something that stuck, and then we got so comfortable with everybody. They fell in love with that shit. We really got completely different bag. You know what I'm saying? The bag can get real deep.
When would you say y'all initially start fucking around with the music shit and like, you know what I mean? Even when you say y'all was doing Playboy Cardi type shit, you know what I mean?
That stuff never came out. That was just I feel like we got in tune with the music before we rap. We was like in the studio just falling in love with. He been in love with music his whole life, but when I got in the studio, like my man's owned the studio. Once I got that, I fell in love with the actual vibrations of music. You know what I'm saying? Everything, like just the fun of making a song, the fun of making music, the art of making your own. Because that's why I hate to call it Artist Week because every artist got their own little thing they got going on. So I done said as an engineer and watch 50 different swags. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might walk out, their song might not be doing nothing, but to me, it might have said with me like, man, Lil Dog was hard as hell, but he might put the song out. So that's why I like the whole art of music came from just being in the studio.
As an engineer too, you learn how to adapt to certain music and like, you know, I'm not saying like you faking, like you like somebody's shit, but your head is nodding the whole time, no matter what the fuck the song is getting made, because you're making your money and this is your job. So that helps you get in tune with music and look at shit different.
Right,
it's not. Maybe it's not. It's just, you know,
it's just a different.
It's different. It ain't for me, but it's for somebody.
For sure, and that's what I was gonna ask too. Like, being that y'all started off, and if I believe. Oh, to answer your question though, like 2019. Yeah. Okay.
2020 we got signed.
And that's the thing too. So y'all only really been
1 year in life. Like I started out when I was 27 years old.
Right.
Signed at 28. Had a son at 28. Boom.
So it's roughly only been about
It's going on the 5th year right now. So I've been doing this shit. So ain't no more.
But I'm a veteran though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a veteran. Music is everything. I'm in the studio every day. We in the studio every day, whether we listen to beats.
I made 54 songs this year. It's February 1st. You feel me?
I'm a vet. I feel like I've been doing this shit my whole life now. You know what I'm saying?
For real. Just based off of the hours you put in with this shit.
How comfortable I done got with this
and I'm
shit.
I'm saying that to say to myself, like, there's no more using that excuse, like, oh yeah, well I just started rapping. No, I'm supposed to be. No, it's time. It's go time for me.
For sure.
For me and mine and everybody.
For those that don't know, man, we gonna take it back to the origin. You know, I ended up making a post about y'all too, man. Probably like I think it was last year when y'all did that basketball game.
Oh yeah.
And I think in the post I basically kind of like made it clear, you know, to the city like Linwood is yours. You know what I'm saying?
That's no question right there.
Yeah. But for some people who's not in the area, you get what I'm saying? They probably wouldn't understand the impact that y'all really got in y'all, you know what I mean, neighborhood and y'all.
I feel like when they come around, they see the shit that we do. Even our neighborhood embrace it like that. It ain't even no thing. Like, you know, they know we putting on for the neighborhood, and motherfuckers who come from outside the neighborhood to come in, they see the respect that our neighborhood give us. So they like, you know, this.
It's like type of niggas me and him is a random person can walk by, which just happens all the time. You know, they looking a certain way, poke their head in the window, see some shit. They dirty as hell. We cleaning them up.
And they ain't never getting posted.
Take whatever you want to take.
They ain't never getting posted. This
so like many little niggas around here coming here
4-5 days out the week.
Shoes off my feet. I walked to the store the other day and shit. I had on some Balenciaga, old ass Balenciaga sandals I don't give a fuck about. And I'm walking, the little nigga with his dad like, damn, the Balenciaga. I'm like, damn, you want them? Took them bitches off and walked back to the shop barefoot. Like, where your shoes at, man? I gave them to the little nigga.
I'm saying though, like, what would you attribute that type of heart from? Like,
I know exactly where that shit come from. That shit come from like. We from
being
this
raised right.
You know we from this neighborhood. It ain't even no boastful shit though. Like you ain't never seen us post no shit like that or none of that. It just make a person feel good to make another person feel good. Like you know how that shit.
I get a rush off seeing somebody smile up. Shit I can do. Like I know I'm getting all this money.
And just think about everybody done been in them situations where you just was on bold. You might have needed people thinking you just a begging or you just that. You might need 20 to really get you some food in your stomach or something, or you might need a hoodie because you freezing cold. So I know how that shit be. Like a motherfucker walking past, you can do something so light, so slight for them. It ain't shit to you.
And I know how those
be,
little 40s and them 60s and them 20s and them 100s that we handing out to these people around here sometime, not all the time, but when I can, I know how that'll keep a nigga from going to motherfucking jail, man. For real. Speaking from my own experience, like, nigga.
You know what? That just happened to us, man, because one of my little homies, he just recently got out of jail, and he came up here with somebody else, and he ain't get out the car. He was like, you know, I tell that jail be on people sometimes, but he kind of had it on him. He hadn't broke out of it yet. So I'm walking my man's out to the door. I'm like, damn, that's little bro. I don't want to say his name. I'm like, damn, that's little bro. I see he had a look on his face. I ain't tell him to come in and nothing, but I should have because I ain't seen him. Little bro left from this parking lot, went and did some shit for some money. I had a pocket full of money. He went and did some shit for some money. By the time he get back to his people's house, the niggas coming to kill him because of the shit he just did. I'm like, damn, I could have $60 to $90 could have just probably got that nigga high. Outfit. You know what I'm saying? Come in here, come get you some clothes. You feel me? So I know how that should be, and be from a perspective of a little nigga that walked around here, like, you know, it wouldn't. I ain't down on nobody from this area or from the past or nothing, but. If it was somebody else pulling up, like, you know what I'm saying, help. We always had our big cousin, though. Shout out my cousin. Shout out my big cousin, then for sure. Always had somewhere to go. So and that's where I get it from. That nigga ain't never say no. That nigga was if I'm walking around the hood as a 15, 16-year-old, I need to smoke some weed. He was a nigga that pull up, he go $20. My real family.
I remember putting on Dennis brand new shoes.
You know what I'm saying?
Playing basketball in his shit. Damn. And he comes to the park, see me hooping in the shoes. I'm like, damn, cuz these bitches is new. I'm saving the ball from going out of bounds. Right, in the dirt though. I landed in the dirt. My cousin, I look up my cousin right there. I'm like, damn. You know, but shit like that, he ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Be like, damn.
So I know how that shit be too. Like, damn, you help these little niggas out. That shit.
Nah, I'm the same way with his son though. Like,
you can change a nigga swag with that. Like, shit like that. Whatever. A nigga might be a dirty nigga. He see you looking out for him. He see the way you carry yourself. He go from being a dirty nigga just to a nigga that want to keep himself together now. Like, he want to get his hair cut. He want to put some clean clothes on. He ain't even thinking about doing bullshit all night. Thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
You know what, man? What I noticed, man, in regards to y'all, bro, like, y'all got that. Like Linwood to me, bro, like in certain pockets of it
Linwood fucked up.
You on the east side. Huh?
Linwood fucked up. We're the closest thing to the east side. Like Linwood in the middle of Detroit. Like the middle of Detroit, literally.
Right. But the character is still west side. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that perfect blend, even with the music and shit like that. You feel me? If y'all can, man, talk a little bit about y'all upbringing, bro. Like mom, pops, you feel me? What was the dynamics of the household and just, you know, all of, you know, just a little bit of that so that the people can get a little bit more understanding.
My mama a dog. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's where the whole dog shit came from. My mama a dog. She made sure we was dogs. She kept us in Sean John velours and Mitchell and Ness jackets and jerseys and shit like that.
Houston Astros,
doing what you got to do. So that's how our whole upbringing.
6th grade.
Our whole upbringing was like, you know, we seen she was going 2-3 jobs, doing all this shit to make us happen. So it was like, she ain't never raised us to do no bullshit. She never put that in our face like, go do this shit. Any bullshit we did was on us. You know what I'm saying? She never, but we always seen the shit that she was going through just to keep us right. You know what I'm saying? So once the nigga was able to be like, all right, you got to get some money. We went to the first thing to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Go do something and get some money to help her out when you get back to the house. And she didn't even ask for the help. It wasn't like she like, go help me out. It just was, you see your mama working, busting her ass every day. You're going to be like, I'm going to try to do something, take the load off of her. You know what I'm saying? But as far as upbringing, it was just like everybody else. You know, she raised us right. We got a lot of common sense.
And not to say we ain't had no father and all that shit. You feel me? My dad, we got a father. My father's still alive, still well breathing. We got a good relationship, but you know how that shit go in the streets.
For sure. So at what point, like even when you think about like jumping off the porch or whatever, right? Like what was some of the first experiences? You get what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker is like a drug zone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
like when you think about Woodward, you feel me, and you just see like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Walking down the street.
Yeah.
It's kind of give you that same vibe.
See how our shit was? My pop's side, we was over there. My mom's side was over here. Over there, it was like a lot of crackheads and do what you want. So we was. I don't think it was like no jump off the porch. It was like something that came second nature to a nigga. Like you see your cousin doing it, you gonna end up doing it. You need some money. He got something, you want a middleman, it started like that. But from our own perspective, we started off like with the weed like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like smoking weed, getting high off the shit every day to the point you spending your money with local weed, man. Now you want to
I was smoking weed at 12 years old every day.
You know what I'm saying? So to the point where now you like, I ain't finna you ain't got the money to keep giving this nigga. I'd rather go give me a lump sum of weed, sell the shit so it came from that for real. You know, I feel like this area just
raised. Let me tell you one thing, it's crazy.
And rest in peace to Bees.
It got to a point. My mama smoked weed. You feel me? She used to smoke weed, cop weed, whatever, and shit from wherever she get weed from. It got to the point where the niggas she get the weed from us.
Damn, right.
From around the corner, like we live out far though. You feel me? But nigga, you know, it's everybody over here and shit. That's how life was.
What high school did y'all go to?
I went to Berkeley and out there for like ninth grade year, and then I went to alternative school for the rest of my years. I don't even think I went to school my senior year for real.
You didn't.
I didn't go to school.
I went to 11 schools, dog.
Damn.
Yeah. I went to 3 high schools. I went to Berkeley. I went to a school called Oxford, and I went to Central and shit.
Do you think that like that moving around, going to different schools, kind of made you like adaptable, just to different personalities type shit?
I think her taking up like I said, I take my hat off to my mama because she couldn't even afford that shit out there. She was doing what she could to make sure she just wanted us to get us out this shit. Like, I don't want y'all getting caught up or doing nothing, even though everything happened, whatever. But I feel like by me spending that year at that school out there and just schools out there, period, it teach you how to deal with other cultures and other people. So like a nigga, people will look at us like, oh, y'all some SP, y'all gangs. No, we can get in them rooms. We get it. We in big corporate rooms a lot.
I used to be in the room like we hooping shit. You feel? I used to play for middle school. This middle school was called Nora, and I went to Nora for like a half a year. I transferred there. I was a basketball star at a white school. Man, I was motherfucking Jesus Shuttles worked with them white people family and shit. I used to be in their house and shit. You feel me? I'm thinking about. I just remember that part of my life. Like, damn, I used to be in the motherfucker's house. His name was Andy, man. Andy Shorts, man. I know you go. Y'all, all the white people from my white friends, y'all still around. Andy Shorts, I used to be in these motherfuckers' house and shit. They used to be cooking for me and shit, bro. I'm so good at basketball. But then the next month, we out here. I'm at the next school. I'm gone. Back in the hood. My cousin crib, you feel me, for a few months. Then that shit, it was a lot of moving for sure.
For sure. So, bam, you say, I'm going to just fast forward a little bit just to kind of get more into, like, leading up to where y'all at right now. So, y'all started off really at the White House, if I ain't mistaken. And
exactly.
Like you said, just recording, you know what I mean, other people. Name some of the people, like, because that's like a legendary, you feel me, spot in the city. No, but known to some but unbeknownst to a lot of people. You feel me? Talk a little bit about the vibe of it, some of the people that came through there.
Picture this. Picture Babyface Ray, Peasy, V's, 42 Doug, Rio the Young OG, Los, Nutty, Drago Bino, Pane, Baby's World, motherfucking Baby Money. Came through that bitch. Everybody coming through that bitch at the start of they shit. Like, niggas don't even got changed at this point in life. Like,
I'm talking about ain't no air in the house. This
ain't no air. We in that bitch gambling 35 deep.
35 artists that all became something to this day. Like, man, that shit.
Those artists I just named are all like, you know what I'm saying? All artists who got shit, you know, nice things going for themselves right now.
And we wasn't really artists at that time.
All. Everybody else was already rapping. We just looking at these niggas like, damn,
so
I'm trying to shoot dice against these niggas. I'm trying to get PG out of $10,000 right quick or some shit. You feel?
I feel like it was a learning. It's like an adapt thing, dog. Like you around. It's a adapt thing. You know what I'm saying? It just got to being comfortable. And then I was hearing niggas' music too. Like, I never really paid attention to music too much like that, like breaking it down. You know, you hear shit, you just woo. But when you sitting in there, you pay attention to how.
Let alone recording bars.
Yeah, recording bars and hearing what a nigga saying. Like, oh, he's saying okay. Yeah. So you just starting to picture everything, get everything right. Then you just started. We got high for real. We was in that bitch drinking and smoking and just chilling. Got to the point of vibes. We running in there just saying shit like, all right, let's just bullshit around. Let's to the point.
Niggas that killed for they bitch. My niggas killed for zips. That was one of the moments right there. We just in there playing around and shit.
And that was it. If I ain't mistaken, wasn't that y'all first song that y'all really put together? Yeah. And like shit, that's the only song. Even though y'all got songs that got into that. That's
the million. That's our bread and butter. Like to the world, nigga, look up Los and Nutty. That probably come up first.
For sure.
Most views.
For sure.
Don't get it fucked up though. Got some shit creeping up on the million too. I got like 2-3 videos creeping up on the million, like 900 something. Like, I'm ready to buy the views. I got 900 already. I'll get the fuck. Give me the rest of the little 100,000. It's all good though. We gonna grind for this shit. It's still on.
No, for sure, man. And from day one, like Daisy Lane, if we can, I'm not sure. Is that a street? Is that a where does that name come from?
That was our old spot. Okay. You feel me? That was our old spot. That was basically our old spot where we did our thing at. And then it really just came. It blew up because we was, like I said, we was in the studio just rapping. So this was a situation we just got out of. So that was just, we was just rapping.
I'm still going to court for this shit.
Yeah, he's still back and forth to court at the time. So we just rapping our life of what we got going on at the time. And then the world just caught on. Everybody got a Daisy Lane or something like a Daisy Lane. So when the world caught on, it was like we figured out how to make our brand a whole brand of Daisy Lane. Not ain't just about no spot now. This shit is about it's niggas that go to work that got Daisy Lane. It's
and I was going through a dark moment in my life too, though. They had me just doing so much bullshit dealing with this court system, and I was going through such a bad time in my life. I just couldn't believe I got about that shit and made this out of it. You feel me? All this shit is about that court date and that run.
That's
Literally, like
too, when you reflect back on it and you see,
I cried in this bitch.
For real, you see everything a nigga done really built. You feel me? Off of them struggles, bro. That shit will show any nigga that you can overcome.
That give you personal.
That's why I was saying that.
That give you personal confidence, though. That give you personal.
Real.
That had you personally like. There ain't nothing they can say about my brand. There's nothing. I won't even let that shit go inside my head.
We got some niggas who don't even know what the fuck Daisy Lane. Some of our homeboys we grew up with our whole life. We didn't even know what the fuck we was going to do and shit. They like, y'all niggas lying about Daisy Lane. Y'all niggas making it up. I'm like, all right, bro. How the fuck you go tell?
Nigga almost lost their life because it's just, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
It's people that shit got deep. You know what I'm saying?
Because even around the time that you know what I mean, that the music started taking off. If I am mistaken, you was, you know.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
That wasn't even Daisy Lane. That was just a whole.
That was just some
path of life,
chasing money type shit. You know what I'm saying? We still Daisy Lane over with our shit. We started from zero.
He wasn't supposed to be doing shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
he ain't know.
Man, shit got caught up.
Nobody knew for real. Nobody knew.
The whole thing was Face was like, this is how this shit went. We put that song. We have been making music. Everybody like, y'all niggas hard for real. Y'all didn't even rap for real. But we bullshitting around, whatever. So them niggas, we make that song. Nigga get fed up. Like, man, we shooting this bitch. We shooting this shit. Y'all niggas put some clothes on. We shooting this shit tomorrow. So we don't even know what's going on. The next day, we just regular nigga like, man, put some clothes on. We about to shoot this shit. We come back, the cameraman there. You feel me? So yeah, we shoot the video, but the video ain't come out of nothing. So I'm still doing my bullshit running around.
But the song floating through the city though, like
like we don't send the song.
How.
We don't send the song to a couple people. They send it to DJs. You know how that shit is going all around. Everybody walk up to you like that one shit hard y'all did, but I'm still doing bullshit. So I get caught up doing some shit out of town. The song come out while I'm out of town. You feel what I'm saying? No, I'm in jail out of town. So the whole time I'm in jail, the song out, that bitch going off. All I can do is just listen to what they saying, but I'm not thinking this how these niggas saying is going off for real. Cause I'm just like, oh yeah, it's just whatever. But we get out, this shit was a whole different. It changed the nigga whole perspective on my life been.
We had a show the day he got out though.
Yeah. So you say as soon as you got out.
The day I got out, we had a show that same day.
And you definitely, of course, gotta, you know what I mean, thank bro for like,
man,
you know what I mean, holding it down and just having that mindset to kind of.
Bro, I couldn't even believe the shit the nigga was doing, bro.
Yeah.
He had been sending me. He was rapping and not putting some of the songs out, but he was just rapping like his whole rap tone, his whole rap delivery, everything was like, oh, hold on, now you doing some other shit now.
Yeah.
So I'm in jail hearing this nigga's song. I'm hanging up the phone like, what the fuck? I might try to write a rap like, man, I can't write no fucking rap. What the fuck am I doing? But I'm listening to the shit he's saying like, man, this shit is this for real. I'll never forget when we went out to Roof Chris one time. We was out to eat. It was all of us, a bunch of us. I just want when we get out of jail. Now by this time we got 2 songs out. We got Town and Country and Kill. Them 2 songs out. And the A&R it's an A&R in there. This nigga keeps staring at us though. He was A&R for Empire. You feel me?
We in the bitch like, what the fuck this nigga looking at?
We fake thinking this nigga just on some.
Keep on looking at us.
You know, we not even registering that this nigga's an A&R. You know what I'm saying? From a label, but he keeps staring at us.
My nigga Mark Jackson.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Mark, bro.
I gotta throw you up on the wall too, Mark.
He ended up popping at us, man. That shit was that. Ever since I got out of jail, that's the day I got out. My whole life and perspective on what I'm doing and what's supposed to be done and what's the that shit, man. It was different.
Most definitely. Talk a little bit about actually, you know what I mean, doing that project with Empire and just the whole process of actually like getting the advance, like y'all first time getting the advance, you feel me, for a project and just the inner works of getting in the music business on that level.
Well, my first time getting the advance, I had already made like 50,000 off my tape, you feel me, on some distro kid shit. So I'm like we want to buy the tape, keep your back catalog. I'm like, my back catalog? What the fuck is the back? The tape I just put out, y'all just buy that bitch. All right, boom. For what? Man, give me that shit. I done already made this. Well, I got more tapes on me right now. I got 4 tapes in my pocket right now. Y'all don't even know that. Yeah. You feel me?
Right. So it's nice. So
y'all want one of them? I got all right.
For sure.
And I can still drop when I want to. All right, boom. Matter of fact, sign me up for 3 of them.
My thing was
I'm finna work through all these bitches.
I was out on bond. I was still fighting the bullshit case. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck. I gotta go show this judge. I got some shit going on. Cause I'm out of town, small county. They ain't never the shit I did. They like, what the fuck? How you know? They like, man, we want to send this nigga at least a year and a half.
He got to learn this lesson.
He did something in this county. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, when I was able to do that, I didn't really give a fuck what the money was.
Yeah, you just wanted something on
paperwork.
Showing that,
I just wanted to be cool. Like, all right, I ain't about to go to jail. I'm about to rap. I like he said, we was making money on DistroKid already. So I'm like, I'm gonna make money off music. I don't give
features and shows and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit's extra.
And that shit turned to that.
And then like even on the just for the game, like just to get a game for the younger artists that may be watching this, you feel me? When you get that money, you feel me? Like it's a certain time that you gotta like recoup. You gotta get that shit back.
Don't think about recouping, young nigga, because you worth that shit. If you wasn't worth that shit, they wouldn't give you the money.
Most definitely. So you got to keep
doing how you got to that point.
For sure.
When you get to that point, you feel me?
And you say that's really the key to it.
Once you got that whole word recouping your mind, your thought like, damn, I got to recoup this money. This when you fuck up at.
Yeah.
That's where your creation stop creating.
Now you thinking about you trying to go viral. You making a song trying to go viral. You trying to do this, or you trying to instead of you just being you. Like, all right, because think about this. Think about how many people. Everybody might say this shit. Everybody want to get advancement for their music. Like not everybody, but it's a million artists that want to get advances for their music.
Hey, I would get advanced. I don't give a fuck.
They only gonna pop at a nigga if you popping. So if you popping and they coming at you,
some niggas can't get advanced.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas can't get that shit. No matter how good you make music, no matter how good of a vocalist you are, or whatever the case may be, they ain't popped at you. You know what I'm saying? Your shit ain't going down right now. So I feel like with that money, like he just said, don't even put that shit in your head. Just keep doing what you doing. They ain't come at you for no reason.
No doubt.
Take care of yourself.
Create.
But if you got marketing money, invest that shit into yourself. Trust me. Invest that shit. We go the organic way. We don't like to buy views or
first thing I did.
None of that.
One thing I know I did with my this is for my own personal shit too. I did this for myself. You feel me? I went and bought when I first got my advance and shit. I'm like, who can I get a verse from? I go, I'm gonna get a verse from right quick. Who want like 5,000 right quick? I bought a verse from C Murder. Supposed to be 5,000, but it was 1,500. I'm gonna tell you why later, but they'll pay 1,500 for it. You feel me? I ended up putting that song out like 3 years later. You feel me? Just for my own personal. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? That was for me right quick. Like I really talked to C Murder on the phone so many times. He called me and shit like, what up?
Shout out to New Orleans, all them niggas.
BG called me.
TY, SOG.
Yeah, because I seen y'all like shoot music videos, and I like, if I ain't mistaken, because that's like the first time I really got hit. Like during that time,
yeah.
I'm like, damn, these niggas out in New Orleans, like y'all really fuck with the, you know what I mean, with the culture, but somehow, some way, y'all was able, and this not to make this y'all sound, but we can't help but to know that this is, you get what I'm saying?
But it started being fun too, though.
It ain't no secret though.
Like that sound, it started. Right now, that's where we at. At that time, when we was in that moment.
Hell yeah.
That sound and making that type of music was exciting. That shit was fun. That shit was like, and it was effortlessly. Bingo.
Like it was.
I still like doing shit like that every now and then. Like I still.
If I get the right producer, then I would. But I've been on some. You know what I'm saying?
That's where a nigga got fascinated with music though. Me personally, like New Orleans shit, seeing that shit on TV when I was young. Like shit like Juvenile video. You feel me?
Yeah.
That type of shit. I'm like, that's sweet as hell, dog.
We literally tell every time we shoot a video, we'll tell the cameraman, just picture the video, Juvenile Hunt, and make the video like that.
Make it like that.
Okay.
Real shit. So boom, elevation. You feel me? Niggas growing, niggas is worldwide. Like, you know what I mean? Even to see, I was just looking at y'all shit. Y'all got billboards in Cali. You feel me? All type of shit. And to be honest with you, this ain't really nothing new. You feel me? You know what I mean? For y'all, it looked like y'all just got y'all flow and y'all just marketing this shit. How y'all been marketing, it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. In terms of them rooms that y'all been in and going on tour and different shit like that. Talk a little bit about them experiences. You know what I mean? Going on. I know y'all was on the Jack Harlow tour with Ray.
Yeah. And
just talk about that. You know what I mean? Just the vibe of it and what y'all gained out of that experience.
Jack Harlow tour was fun as hell. I ain't gonna lie. We had so much fun. Even the second tour went on, the Mob tour. Yeah. But Jack Harlow tour was like, and I ain't that was our
first time ever.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know. That shit like,
first time on a tour bus, bro. You feel me?
I see this shit on MTV when I was a kid. I never think I would get on a tour bus and I'm living on this bitch and we going town to town. We rocking shows and we having a ball everywhere we go. That shit was, man, that's a lifetime experience that is hard as fuck to describe. It's hard as fuck to even put my emotions and tell people, because that shit is such a blur, bro. I be
And
having
guess
to get in
what?
my own world to think about that shit.
That was a tour we didn't get paid to go on Jack Harlow tour. You feel me?
Yeah.
We went because for opportunity, like, you know what I'm saying, just to get on the tour, was go around. We had already been to every state, you know what I'm saying, on our own, working and rapping and shit. But that was like a chance to get on the tour bus and, you know what I'm saying,
See how that shit
get on the different stage with white people, not our crowd. You feel me? And learn how to handle that shit.
For sure.
And I feel like we gained a lot from that for sure.
And then, like you said, you even mentioned it.
I made $50,000 on Jack Harlow tour too. Off me just being there, you feel me? So
that's crazy. So, you know, fast forward the Face Mob tour. You feel me?
I spent $50,000.
So you got it and spent it.
I spent $50,000 on
Yeah,
that tour.
That's because we was documenting.
You got to get
shit.
fresh.
We was having fun.
You got to get fresh 90 times. You feel
me? That one was like, all right, let's ball in. Let's have us a good time. You know what I'm saying?
But I think it's important for people to know, like, when you document that shit, it ain't nothing wrong with spending it. But you damn near gotta show that shit to make
most definitely.
My thing is, if you don't spend money, if you don't spend no money, you're not gonna make no money.
No, for sure. Like,
you're trying to hold on to that money you got right there.
So much shit didn't get documented. You'd be like, damn, you wouldn't even, motherfuckers wouldn't even know. We might have went to a store and our tab was $12,000. Wasn't no cameraman with it, and everybody on their phone just scrolling. Nobody even took a picture. We
like some regular shit.
You know what I'm saying? But like, that shit was so fun, man. This shit, life been crazy, bro.
And so y'all didn't perform on that tour.
On Jack Harlow, no.
When y'all went on Ray's personal tour,
yeah, we was on the bill.
Y'all was performing, all of that shit. Now,
we had like a 40-minute, 30-minute set.
Yeah, talk about that. Having y'all on set, looking at the crowd, people responding, all that.
Handle their ass, man. I ain't gonna lie. Some crowd, you gotta know how to do that shit. You feel me? I know how to get their ass.
Jack Harlow taught us.
Jack Harlow was already ready for that shit. You feel
that shit taught us, like, all right, when it's even watching him on tour, watching Face hop on that bitch, seeing how Face control, because he was learning too. That was his first time hopping on the tour too. So he was learning. We watching how he learned. So when it was our turn to go, we already knew how to turn their ass up. We already knew how to. Like,
water bottles.
We was getting back to
5,020s, huh? Woo. No, I give it up.
Yeah, that shit was like you gotta handle their ass. A tour ain't just no rapping unless you one of them artists who they just gonna rap every word for word. But if you trying to get it popping, you gotta put.
But on Face tour though, that we had a lot of fun on that motherfucker too. That was like, you know what I'm saying, more of our crowd. They rapping our shit. What is it? The Jack Harlow tour. They just excited to see some black motherfuckers and shit. But you know what I'm saying?
What was like the most memorable like fan moment or some crazy shit that y'all saw? Like, god damn. Like,
we got to Seattle,
man,
bro.
So much shit.
I'm gonna tell you, when we got to Seattle,
first stop was Seattle too.
6:00 in the morning. We getting on the bus to go check into a hotel. Man, it's probably 5:30 in the morning. It's a white boy. This nigga, me and Los hop off that bitch, crusting our eyes. We about to go get in the hotel, get a shower, right there. It's a white boy on a bird scooter. That nigga flying past us. That nigga jumped off that bitch while that bitch was going fast as hell. Left that bitch going down there like, I know that ain't Los and Nutty.
He's from New Orleans though. White boy with dreadlocks and shit.
That shit fucked me up. It was 5:30 in Seattle. Like
it's finna go down. Yeah.
I'm like, damn,
it's finna go down.
Because we had been everywhere, but we hadn't been to that side of the world like that. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? What did we?
Like the Seattles and Portlands and shit like that. Nigga ain't been there.
Yeah, that is them little pockets. Like, you get them.
Believe it or not, Portland's a town that got like a lot of love for me and Nutty. That's a big ass drug town. Like they in that bitch playing our shit. You feel me?
Right.
Niggas
so
don't
like
know that.
even with the whole like war on drugs, you feel me? Like just movement or whatever. Like, you know, like of course you know what I mean, doing my research or whatever. I know that y'all got multiple meanings. You feel me? But like, just talk a little bit about why y'all feel that it's important to kind of be the voice of the hustlers, like the niggas that's, you get what I'm saying?
Because so many young niggas got the gun shit fucked up right now. So many young niggas don't know, like, they got this gun shit so fucked up. Niggas so quick to do some kill shit, and niggas don't even have no money. Like, you'll catch a case. You can't. Cases come with lawyers. You gotta have all type of shit. And that should be hurting my heart.
Me, honestly, I don't feel like
that should be hurting me. I hate to see that shit.
I don't feel like it's so important to me. I just feel like it's something that just happened organically. I don't even, because it's like that shit just happened. You feel me?
I be wanting to.
Always been a nigga that like tell a nigga about themselves, even though I don't got it all figured out. But you know what I'm saying? Niggas know me. I say whatever to my people and shit. You feel me? Nigga, it's just like that.
Even my little young niggas on Dexter though, who be on, I be trying to talk to them little niggas like, man, fuck all that, man. Fuck all that walking around.
But a lot of motherfuckers, I could say, a lot of young niggas around this bitch are starting to
get on that.
They get the Los and Nutty mode into them, like no faking, like.
And I've seen that.
Calling me every night for money, like 15, 20. Like I said, to keep a nigga off the street. They hungry. They call me every fucking day, bro. And I gotta send them niggas 15, 16. Like they ain't asking for nothing but shit like that. I'm like, all right, got you, bro.
I watched
on
my
the
little young
cash app
nigga going
side.
just off him coming around us and watching us and seeing what's going on. I watched one of my little homies out down the street, Dexter little boy, the Dexter nigga. He went from being a nigga that got the gun that's watching the cars, that's walk like he ain't got no problem like that to now he the nigga with he trying
He
to sell
still
some
got
weed.
the gun, but he like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's about the weed now. Yeah, let's get
Yeah.
some money now. He wanna, you feel me?
For sure, for sure.
He accepted in more rooms now than what he was at first.
No doubt, no doubt. So recently, you know what I mean, just to get y'all take, man, y'all definitely was in the building with the, you know, the 4-2 Doug and Friends concert, you feel me, Team Eastside Dope Boys. Bro, talk a little bit about
Dope Boys won.
No, I mean, hey,
Dope Boys won.
you feel me?
I ain't gonna say
If
who
they'd have had a longer
won.
set, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but honestly, Dope Boys won.
I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie. I was more excited for that shit than anybody was. Like
me too. I feel like I was part of the shit,
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
On the west side of me just came out like, fuck them niggas, dog.
You feel me?
Beat Ray ass. You feel me?
Right,
But no, it was a great. That shit was like a great thing though. Like the city nigga. That shit. Now you see.
I think for me too, man. Like I love to see that niggas can talk shit to each other, but keep that shit. You get what I'm saying? There wasn't no crazy shit. Niggas was fun.
Like I was just on the gram seeing my nigga GT riding the car with Keith.
Yeah.
100,000 on like, yeah, bitch. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up, bro.
No,
that
crazy,
that shit needed to happen so bad for the city, dog.
No, real talk.
If they don't drop a tape right now or something, man, I want to hear that shit right now, or I'll do it.
No, for real though, for real.
I'll put the shit together.
The energy though in the building.
That shit was crazy.
It was good.
That shit was crazy, bro. Them niggas,
Doug did it with that one.
yeah, they can't fuck with Doug for that.
For sure, for sure. In terms of, you feel me, like you know, the recent, even though I heard, you know, people speak on it, but in terms of like the recent, like, you know, Eminem shit, you feel me, and you know, just in terms of
Eminem,
perspective,
Slim Eminem.
yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that shit because Eminem older. How old is Eminem? He be down in his 50s, ain't he?
Man,
But
niggas
I
better.
don't really know too many 50-year-olds besides Birdman. That's really just tapped in with all the young niggas. Like,
Hey, niggas better shut the fuck up about Eminem, bro.
Yeah,
that nigga made 8 Mile, bro. I keep saying that on every interview they ask me.
Everybody.
They made 8 Mile. That's the biggest.
So?
Huh?
What that got to do
I'm
with
saying
it?
like that was enough.
Yeah,
I'm saying that's enough for him to do.
Oh, yeah, for the city.
That's enough.
Yeah,
He
you right.
signed all his niggas.
You're right.
Signed all his
You're right.
niggas.
You're right.
Signed a nigga from across the world. Guess who he signed up? 50 Cent, man. You don't leave him the fuck alone. Trick.
Even though Trick was who he was, and you get what I'm saying?
No, for sure. See,
He signed all his homeboys. Worse than 5'9".
out his era right
Bizarre.
now,
Proof.
That's
all
all.
them niggas.
We out his era.
I want to ask y'all just a few questions or whatever before we, you know what I mean, close it out or whatever, and I want both of y'all perspective. If you was the president of the United States, what would be the first thing that you do?
Print some money out, hand that shit to everybody. I seen what money do around this bitch. We cool. Everybody be cool. Everybody hang out on each other's blocks. Niggas, ain't no, you niggas barely got the guns out when that money around.
Can't give them money.
Man, you gotta give them money like they did.
Nah, you can't give them money, but you can build some housing for everybody in the fucking world, everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Build some housing everywhere. All this empty land and shit, like deserts and shit, little forest areas. Cut all that shit down, make houses, bring all the homeless motherfuckers. Anybody who can't even afford no house, me and my family, give me the big ass house. I pay whatever though. Right. Give me the free shit, bro. Free housing.
All right. Next one. If you was a Marvel character, what would it be your superpower?
Poof inside the bank, poof back at the crib. Got to be. Right? Him too. We on the same shit.
I gotta be. I was gonna say invisible, but I can't get through the shit, so I gotta be able to poof in and poof out.
Straight up. What's the number one thing that'll make you cut somebody off?
Fucking up my business. Fucking up my money intentionally. Like,
motherfucking character be throwing me off. Like, well, certain people act certain ways or just don't be what type of person I am. I'll be like, dog.
Shut the fuck up. Like, damn.
Get away from me, man.
Straight up.
I know what you're saying.
You know, I don't want to get nobody in trouble and shit. I don't know y'all relationship status, but like, who be y'all Detroit? I don't even want to use the word crush, but just a bad female out the city that you like.
I'd never do that shit. I would never blow them up like that.
Yeah.
Never.
Straight up.
Detroit crush?
Yeah. Who you want?
Big Jigs.
Yeah, Big Jigs.
I smoke my cigarettes like I'm Tupac.
Smoke my. Hey, what's her other song?
No, I don't got no Detroit crush though, man. But I fuck with Big Jigs as a person. She as a rapper and all that shit. That's my dog.
What's the best part about being from Detroit?
Man, just being from Detroit, man. Going around the world, Motherfucker can tell how you even talk and walk and what you got on. You from Detroit, man. Where was we just at? She like, oh yeah, all the fly shit in Detroit. We had I don't know what we had on anything. Just like some regular shit. She just knew it's from Detroit though.
Yeah,
Where
Detroit.
the fuck we just at? In Miami.
Oh yeah,
It's in Miami.
Detroit one of them spots, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's food, females,
Hustling, man. Having that shit in you.
the
bro.
money, everything, man. The cars, the whole culture of this shit is next level, man. This shit is next level. I ain't gonna
Even though they say this is a fucked up, depressed place, like they say Detroit and Cleveland is the top 2 depressed places
go
in the world.
downtown on the weekend.
And me and him go to Cleveland and Detroit. That's where we spend a lot of time. I'm like, man, it can't be that depressed, bro. We just must be some good spirit motherfuckers because this place ain't depressed. These motherfuckers got money. You feel me?
Worst thing about being from Detroit.
Shit. How dirty this motherfucker is in the hood. Like, we just be saying that shit. Like, this shit just so dirty, man.
Yeah, you know what fucks me up? I was just saying that, like, all the chip bags and shit, and all the bottles and shit that be on the street, you gotta take care of the city, like, and have this shit clean. Like
if they had this shit
like
like West
Birmingham,
Bloomfield, yeah, and all that, this bitch would be crazy, though. I just gotta clean this motherfucker up.
I was around with an old lady one day, and I had threw an apple out the window. She was like, you just want your neighborhood to be dirty, huh? I ain't did that shit. That was like 2-3 years ago. I ain't did that shit since.
Real shit.
Keep this shit clean. I'm trying to all my little shit.
Real shit. And the last thing I'm gonna ask is, on y'all downtime, man, what's y'all favorite thing to do for recreation?
Be with my son.
I was about to say, I got a critter now.
I like to just be with my son, doing shit, playing catch and shit.
Yeah, I got a little girl.
Boxing with this nigga.
And that shit different with a little girl.
Chuck E.
You
Cheese.
just had a little girl?
She like 14 months, 15 months right now. I don't be putting my daughter on Instagram.
No doubt.
But no, it's hanging with her. Girls do. Girls funny as hell, man. Little girls funny. Bro.
Creating shit like this.
Oh yeah, I like fashion.
Yeah.
I love fashion on my downtime.
Don't play dumb, bitch.
I love fashion.
You know what I'm saying? Creating shit like this. On the rolling 60 side for my cousins.
Pull
You
it back a
feel
little
me?
bit. Yo, step back a little bit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the rolling 60 side. For cuz them.
Straight up, man.
And I got the ones for blood in them too.
Straight up. Well, man, just to say, man, I definitely appreciate y'all for, letting me pull up or whatever.
No doubt. Shout out to you.
And like I say, man, y'all doing y'all motherfucking thing, man. On the music side, on the branding side.
Appreciate you, bro.
True hustlers, you feel me?
Yeah,
appreciate you, bro.
Y'all keep making the motion that y'all making, man. We gonna try our best to support y'all along the way.
Love.
You feel me? And shit, that's what it is, man. If y'all can tell Detroit anything, y'all fans, y'all supporters, any shout outs, any of that shit, let them know.
Man, shout out to the whole city of Detroit, man. Keep on doing what y'all doing. Keep killing shit.
Yeah.
As far as our fans, man, get for it. Man, appreciate y'all. Start looking forward to more music from me and Nutty
Store
coming
opening
out.
soon, man. We
Store
giving away
opening
shit.
up a few weeks, few days, few hours, who knows.
Straight up, man. Y'all heard it here, man. Post to the culture.
Shout out to the city, man.
Niggas fucking up sex and getting it back cause I got customs. Niggas always bringing up the past when they run gone. Nigga do the math, I been counting to my thumb. So dope man, get it to your front door. Pack it up, new town.